All right, y'all, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm King Tyson. Don't forget to like and subscribe like I always tell y'all to do in the beginning or the end of my videos. Check it out. Before we start, write me at KingTyson713 at yahoo.com if you want my advice about something, you want my opinion about something. Write me, KingTyson713 at yahoo.com. Also, I make a lot of videos. I got a lot of videos. So if you like this content, please go to the video tab section of this YouTube channel. Click on a video, a title that you like. Watch it. Give me some feedback in the comments. Do you agree with me or do you not agree with me? I really appreciate that. So look, let's get on the video. I want to give some updates about my therapy sessions. I started going to therapy. I've only done 3 therapy sessions. They've been going pretty well. How I end up, I called my job and they covered 80% of each therapy session. So I only pay a copay pretty much, and each session, and it's very helpful. I recommend if you can afford it. Normally therapies are probably about the research I did before I picked my therapist. It's about between $100 to $200 an hour on an average range. Per session, and a session is like 50 minutes long or an hour long. And I call my job, I call my insurance company, and they say yeah, they cover it. You know, I just got to pay the copay each session. So therapy, I recommend therapy to especially in our community, because we don't do enough therapy. And if you're working, you have insurance, 9 times out of 10 you can go to therapy and don't have to pay, you know, $200 a session. You could just pay the copay. So I just, you know, just giving y'all an option out there if you don't feel like you can't afford it, you know. But I do recommend therapy, like I said, because I think everybody needs therapy. You don't have to go through a problem. I felt I had a problem and I wanted to address it by going to therapy. But even if you feel like you don't have any problems going on in your life right now, I think that you should try therapy. Even if you do a few sessions, I feel like you revealing yourself, how you grew up, how do you feel, you know, I feel like all of that plays a factor in who you are today. And a lot of times we experience PTSD without even knowing it. We go through depression without even realizing it. It's a lot of things that we go through in our life that we just been so prone to just deal with it without having no outlet. And that's the reason why people react in certain situations and it just come from nowhere. We don't know what's going on, why people have anger issues, because a lot of times they don't have an outlet to release it. And for you to talk to someone who's a complete stranger who doesn't know you, that can give you their perspective and give you the tools and exercises that you can use to help better yourself, better your mindset, it's a great thing. We a lot of us wouldn't be doing what we're doing if we had therapy. That's my personal opinion from it. Early on in our lives, you know, I feel that we should embrace the possibility of what the future holds, as far as what is your plans, what is your aspirations. A lot of us are stuck in right now, and what we got going on, that we can't even see what's in our future. We don't even plan what's in our future. We don't know what really makes us happy. You know, my channel is based about relationships, but a lot of times there's people in relationships that are not happy, and you feel like you're stuck. And this video is for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel like you're in a relationship and you're stuck and you're not happy. You know, you don't know how to leave. You know, if you leave, You don't want to feel guilty for leaving. What will your family think? What will your friends think? What will your kids think? There's nothing wrong with leaving a relationship for you, even though the other person might call you selfish. But you got to do things, at the end of the day, you got to do things that really make you happy. A lot of us, not say a lot of us, but there are people who are in relationships who are not happy. Probably a lot of times don't even know what happiness is. You just existing. You know what I'm saying? I salute to anybody who have the courage to leave something that's hard to leave for your own sanity, for your own self. Because you've been in a situation, just to say you're married, just to say you're in a relationship to try to appease others, it's not healthy. I do believe there's a right and a wrong way to do anything, right? I believe that communication is key in relationships. I feel like if you can establish good communication, I believe that goes a long way. That can help your relationship. It can keep your relationship. Also, we got to be careful of people we're in a relationship with try to manipulate you into staying in something you don't want to be in. Don't ever feel like you can't find anybody else if you move on. I don't ever want you to think that this person here, I can't get no better than this person. Because sometimes you could be with someone and they'll tell you that for so long you start really believing it. Person tell you, you'll never find somebody like me. You know what I'm saying? Don't let that stop you from finding, someone that you can really be happy with. If you feel like you're just existing in a day-to-day basis in a relationship, y'all, that's not love. And let me say this. When you're in a relationship, it's not going to be roses every single day. You know what I mean? It's not going to be always fun times and good times. Relationships all work. And a lot of people in relationships, no, not a lot of people, everyone in relationships, you need to put the time in. But if it's dead and it's just not going nowhere, why continue putting yourself through this? It's a big world out here, and there's a lot of people out here. First, before you do anything, if you do leave, get to know yourself more, find out things that keep you motivated for yourself, do some self-awareness, self-love about yourself before you continue on with any relationship. That's for one thing. Do you love yourself? We all got our faults. We all got, things that we're insecure about. But overall, do you love yourself? Have you forgiven yourself for things that you've done in your past? A lot of times people feel like, well, I deserve this. I deserve to be in a situation I'm in. I've always learned you can't punish yourself. Don't punish yourself. That's not your job is to punish yourself. We all make mistakes, but that doesn't mean you have to be in something you don't want to be in. I say have a plan. If you do leave, have a plan. But know that's what you really want. You know what I mean? Know that's what you really want. And don't do it for nobody else. Do it for yourself. I just want y'all to know that. You know what I mean? People who's really going through that. People who's really in a stagnant relationship that's don't know what happiness is inside your relationship. You know what I mean? You think you do, you're not feeling it. You know what I mean? Like you don't know. It's like you don't, in a relationship, you don't feel like it's going anywhere. You feel like it's reached its last. You feel like where it's at is where it's going to be at, and it's not going to get better. But then again, you don't want to leave because of other reasons, and you're just stuck there. then eventually you're gonna start wanting to step out your relationship, and then that makes things worse. You know what I'm saying? Because you never know what happened when you step out on your partner, the person you with. Y'all don't know how things can happen. You don't know what the person you stepping out with, you know, because you bringing somebody into your relationship, whether you want to or not. You don't know how these people's feelings gonna be and what can happen. You know, that's why as a man, when you have side chicks, if it's a side chick that you're not and you're not paying her to be your side chick, and it's just a woman you messing around with, and let's just say this woman know about your woman, and you just messing with her. This is not a paid situation where she understand, like, listen, hey, I got a woman, we meet up to do our thing on the side, but I'm paying you for this, and she understand that. If this is not their situation, then a woman, you can't blame her for getting her feelings dealing with you, because the more you deal with somebody, the more you start having feelings for them if it's not paid. And then they might come and try to go into your relationship, which I don't like, and that could be issues. You never know. You never know how things can happen. Women, you know, you cheating on your man with another man. Two men are very egotistical, and they can get into it. You know what I mean? It could be a fight. It could be a shooting. It could be a stabbing. It could be anything. It's dangerous. You know, it's very dangerous. A lot of people are not mentally stable these days to be playing with people's feelings, playing with people's emotions. You just never know how things can end up. So we see on the news every day, there's a three-way love quarrel. You know what I'm saying? Something happened, and then people don't know what the hell happened. You know, you just people. There's a lot of that going on these days. There's a lot of unaliving of husbands, you know, unaliving their wives these days. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot going on. So, but I'd rather you, and even ending a relationship, there's dangers of that. So I just want people to do your due diligence when if you do decide to end a relationship. You know what I'm saying? Before you even enter into a new relationship, make sure that other relationship, that chapter is closed. Because you don't want the new person you get with involved with your past. That's not fair to them. They not knowing they going in the relationship with you blind, and this other person still lurking behind, and that person's gonna want to defend themselves. So you just never know. Love is forever changing, because you can love someone, be in love with someone, and then you can fall out of love with them and not love them no more. You know what I'm saying? Then you get with somebody else and love them, and it starts all over again. So love is forever changing. Like I said, I seen people wake up one day, they loved someone yesterday, and they wake up and don't love them today. It happens. It's feelings, it's emotions. We all humans at the end of the day. But I just want to reach out to people on this particular video. If you having doubts about still staying with someone that you don't want to be in a relationship with, or you feel like you're stuck, you know, and you can have rough patches in your relationship. Maybe try counseling, therapy, like I was saying. You know what I'm saying? Couples therapy. At least give it a try. You know, if that don't work, you feel like you exercise everything in the relationship, then you have to move on. But you got to do everything right. You can't do it wrong, because it could backfire. It could be something crazy happen. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this video. I'm King Tyson. Peace and blessings. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm out.